Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us become more aware of your ready. Well, we're going to prepare to dismiss, amen? Because I've learned a valuable lesson. That you don't try to preach over what God is doing, amen? Come on. Come on.
I just pray like it helps somebody. Like when I first started coming to church, everybody knew I sat right in the back, parked my chair in the back. You know, I got my word. I got out of here. But I didn't start getting my promise back from God until I opened my mouth. And it was so crazy. He said the first and the second touch. I stopped coming to church for a couple weeks because I experienced a loss. I was so angry. But God didn't stop giving me my promise. He didn't snatch it back. He didn't say you in trouble. He still gave it to me. I just had to put in a little bit more work. And when I first came back, it was probably just a couple weeks. I came back and I talked to my prayer girls, and I got down on my knees and I said, God, just hear me. God, hear me. And I felt it start coming off of me, but it was still, I had something on my neck, like holding me like I was a pit bull puppy, and I still didn't feel right sitting in church. Almost everybody has a praying grandmother, whether it's biological or not. Somebody got somebody praying for them. But because I established that lifeline with God, like I acknowledged him, like I know you, and he knows that I know him now, I couldn't use my praying grandmother or my praying friend. I had to open my mouth and say, God, I'm back. God, I'm coming back. I'm here. And that is when he showed me the end of my promise. And now I'm here. Open your mouth. I had to let my pride go. I hated coming up here. Let that pride go and say, God, I'm yours to use however you see fit. I'm yours. My mind is yours. My soul is yours. My body is yours. I'm yours. Open your mouth. Get down on your knees, because ain't nothing going to be right until you give it back. Surrender. And he going to fix everything. What you see, what you don't see, what you can't get out of, what you swear is the end and you can't get out of. I was never supposed to walk. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old who never saw their mother stand. When they saw me stand, my son said, sit down, mommy, that's dangerous. You gonna get hurt, because he had came in to believe that I shouldn't walk. I've shown my son now, don't listen to them. God got something else for your mama. God has something else for you. So now my kids know, my 1-year-old, my 3-year-old know what God can do before they know who God is. There is a God. Seek him. Seek him. Then it will be clear.
Come on, let's give God praise. Listen, come here, Dorothy. Come here, Dorothy, real quick. So what happened is when Dorothy saw her, tell us what happened.
I was a CNA, and I was working at Willowbrook, and Deja came in, and it was like I was just like drawn to her so quick and so easy. I don't know if it was because of her age or because I feel a woman in the midst of my body, period. But I had took on to her like as she was my little sister. So I made sure she had everything she needed. She didn't have much help or people coming in to see her. And when you're working in those type of environments, people don't understand the vulnerability that the people be in. That all they want is for somebody to make them feel like they love. So that was the whole reason why I even went into that field. But when I met her, it was just like, she needs you. And as me paying attention to taking care of her every day, and she's not getting visitors or things like that, and it's womanly stuff that she needs outside of the nursing home, I start doing. And then next thing you know, I went from being her caregiver to right beside her. I couldn't walk. I was in a nursing home for 4 months. I did physical therapy every day, all day. Even when I wasn't in physical therapy, I still did it in my room. And she saw it because she was right there. So I felt like that gave her the inch to say, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. And once I left that nursing home, because my mother, I had my mother and my sister. So when my mother and my sister, I didn't have to worry about no food, me being clean, no clean clothes, none of that. They was there. And they took her as well. It wasn't just they coming in to take care of me. They was taking care of her also because they saw themselves that she didn't have anybody. So when I left there, it was hard because I felt like I was leaving my little sister. And then at that time, I'm in a wheelchair and a walker of my own, so I can't do much for her because I'm in the same predicament. But with God, it was so many people that didn't know that I was in a wheelchair, I was in a walker, any of that, because I didn't even let no one know. I didn't even let nobody in. That was my lowest. I have never thought that I would be able to be in that type of... But God, my mother and my sister nursed me back to the woman that I am right now that y'all see. I didn't give up because they didn't let me give up. I got 4 kids that saw their mother passing out, can't walk, can't go nowhere, hard to go to their games. It was just a feeling that don't no mother ever want to feel by their kids. But I still stayed in touch with her, even though I was going through what I was going through. And I still prayed for her, and I still asked God, make it to the next person that's at that nursing home feel the same thing I felt when I met her. Because she's such a sweet and loving person. And I knew this day was going to come. I knew that you was going to be able to walk again. But God, and but a family, because now you're my family. Do you hear me? You and your kids are my family. I am going to always be there for you. Do you understand?